Welcome to Chris 2A Gear Reviews. So, you got your PSA Armory dagger. You've seen one of my many videos concerning the CYA supply company inside the waistband holster, whether it's the Ridge or the Path. And you said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy that holster. Today, I want to show you how you can set this holster up. Now, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. The first question we have to ask is this right here. Do you like running the wing/claw? If you like it, the only thing you have to do is back these two screws out, put you some blue Loctite on there. Now, these screws do come from the factory with blue Loctite on them. But regardless what company, I like to always put my own little Loctite on there. Pull these screws out, put some blue Loctite on them, tighten the retention down to how you like it, set your ride height, and you can't, you're good to go. If you do not like the wing and you want to take it off, this is how you do it. Get you a Phillips head screwdriver. And you back your screws out. You want to take your back portion off. Now you do have spaces in the side there, so you want to go ahead and pull this straight through like that. Pull this one straight through. Drop them spacers from up out of there. Pull the whole attachment from out of there. CYA Supply provides you with these spacers right here. That's what these spacers are for. So if you do not like the wing, you'll pull all of that off, and then you use these spacers right here. So you set your spacers up. Make sure you got it even. Make sure you got it even right here. And you just reinstall everything back together. You got that right there. We'll make that hand tight for now. Make it hand tight just to keep everything together. We still got this one lined up how it needs to be, right there. We got our bottom. Push that on through. Oh. There you go. Push that on through. Make sure you got everything lined up good and tight. Let me back this out right quick. Give me a little bit more room to work with so I can move around. There we go. There we go. Drop that back in there. We'll make that hand tight for now. Alright. We are working with a clear firearm. Gotta tighten that down just a little bit more. Give me 1 second. Hey, we are back. So what I had to do was, because I put these bigger spacers on, I just needed to get me a flathead screwdriver so I could hold this other side down so I can get enough torque. Because as you know, if you ever try to put a holster together with these type of screws right here, eventually you'll get to a point to where you'll need to kind of lock this down and then twist this so that everything can kind of go together. But as you can see, once we did that, we good to go. Good retention. I mean, you can sit here and shake that thing all day. It ain't going nowhere. And that's how it's supposed to be. That is how a holster is supposed to be. So that's how you remove your wing right there. This part right here, real simple. Find out where you want your ride height. Find out, do you want cant or not. Me, I like no cant, high ride height. So for me, I like the second slot up from the bottom. If you go all the way down, that gives you the maximum ride height. So I like to go one above that one. This is how you set that up. Okay, I apologize about that little cut right there. My phone actually got to a point to where it stopped recording. I've been recording videos all day. I record a video, try to charge my phone up a little bit so I can record another video. And I've been repeating that all day. So, once you take that off of there, decide where you want your ride height, decide if you want cant. Once you decide that, this is what you need to do. This is how it look. Your back screw, your spacer, all that goes inside of here. With me, I want it right about here, that second hole up. I like a high ride height, no cant. Get your Loctite. I think most people kind of know how to do this already, but I just kind of wanted to show you. Especially if anybody new to it and they see my video and they want to see an illustration of how they can set their holster up. I just feel like it's right on my behalf to have that available on my channel. Put your Loctite on there. Now it do come with Loctite from the manufacturer, but I like to just put a little extra Loctite on there anyway. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Cause this is one of them set it and forget it type of things. Once you find out where you like it at, you lock it down and you don't have to mess with it again. There we go. It would be nice if I actually put the clip in there first, right? There we go. Let's hold that for a second. Go ahead and put your other one in. Go down to that second space. Make sure everything lined up. Right there. Just verifying that that's in the second space. Let's move that over a little bit. Got that lined up good right there. Let me go ahead and get my Loctite. And once again, it do come Loctite from the manufacturer, but I'm just gonna put a little bit extra on there. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Once again, this is a set it and forget it. You lock it down and you ain't got to worry about it. All right, make sure everything good and lined up. All right, there we go. And what you want to do is you want to kind of push up on that back piece while you twist down, and that'll kind of help that back piece from spinning with it so you can get a real good solid lock up. Because remember, once again, once you lock this in, you ain't got to mess with that no more. You good, you done. I'm not saying you got to put the twist of death on it, but once again, once you lock this in and you get it where it's at, and you know you like it there, you really don't have to mess with it anymore. So you want to make sure that it's good and secure. Oh yeah. Good and secure. That ain't going nowhere. And that's it. Yeah, there's nothing else. Oh no, one more thing I gotta show you. Your retention. So, once you get that part on, make sure your retention is where you want it at. Is that good? Is that too much retention? Is that enough retention? Make a decision. Just a little bit. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's, nah, I kind of liked it like before. Right there. Shaking the holster, and we are working with a clear firearm. Yeah, that thing ain't going nowhere. Ah, get out of there, get out of there. Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. We all clear. Get out of there. Get out of there. Nope, it ain't going nowhere. So that thing is good and secure. Yep, I like it right about there. A little bit more on that bottom end. As you could tell, I kind of lean on the tight retention side because you're working with this mono block clip. Once you put this on your belt, it ain't going nowhere. So you really don't have to worry about having too much retention because that ain't going nowhere. So I lean more on the give me more of a retention side. So I can make sure that my holster won't fall out of the, so I can make sure my gun won't fall out of the holster. I need more on that bottom side is what I need. Yep, that's good right there. Once you find where you want your retention at, leave the top one. Leave that one where you want it at. Loosen up your bottom one. Put your Loctite. Set your bottom retention first to where you want it at, to where everything feels good. Then come back and do your top retention last. You want to kind of be quick about it too. Make sure you got it. Remember, this is a one-hitter quitter thing. You do it right the first time, you ain't got to worry about it. Make sure it's exactly where you want it at. Okay. That's about right where I want it at. Right there. Once you do your bottom retention, then you come back and you finish up with your top retention. Time for some new Loctite too. And of course, once I'm finished working, I'll go ahead. I thought the damn phone just cut off again. I'll go ahead and wipe the holster down and everything. Let's stop right there. Let's check our work. Let's back off that bottom a little bit so we can get that top even. And you could kind of feel as you're turning it how even that retention is too. That's a little bit too much right there. That's still a little bit too much. You don't have to be in a rush. Take your time and make sure everything is done right. You don't have to be in a rush at all. Take your time, make sure you got everything just how you want it. Yep, that's it. That's where I wanted at. Right there. Yep. And that's how you set up your CYA supply company holster. Excellent choice for EDC carry. I highly suggest you go ahead and spend your money on this quality product. Sorry for some of the stumbles through this video, but regardless of that, hopefully, if you didn't know how to do this, now you know how to set it up. Y'all be blessed, be safe, I'm out. It's time to let my phone go ahead and rest for the rest of the day.